Hello everyone, this is Carmondia, and today we are going to be playing Legends of Arkain. This time we're heading into Chapter 2 of the second Undead book, Dark Depths. Last time we repelled the attack of the Soul Eater Legion, and now we need to find the other artifact that Eridon wants. Ornasion and the Nerubian overlord Harantel Kazor have entered the ancient tunnels unsealed by Eridon. According to their master, Ornasion and Harantel Kazor are going to find a powerful artifact in the underground, an artifact that their master wishes to possess. Here we are. These tunnels have been sealed for so long that there is no telling what may be hiding down here. I see the base is already set up. Very good. Let us send scouts into the tunnels and... This base is not meant to be used by us. The undead here await the arrival of Lord Rohandir. He will then use this base to secure the area and provide a fresh supply of troops and resources to us as we venture deeper. Rohandir. I did not know that he would be down here with us. Rohandir must be here to keep an eye on me for the Watcher. Does Eridon not expect me to meet his expectations? Or does he not trust me still, despite me being as undead as his other servants? Allow me to speak openly, Lord Ornasion. You have not adapted to your new life yet. Being among the most powerful dreadlords in life, your transformation differs slightly, meaning that you still partly cling to your old life. While you are just as bound to the Master as the rest of us, your old life still influences you in the way that you think. You have to bring others low to increase your own standing. When the Dead Mountain was under siege, you were eager to prove your own worth, no matter the cost, and you wanted to increase your own standing. The Master knew this. It is another reason why he wanted that you alone lead the counterattack. What you have not understood yet, due to your heritage and the ways of your people, is that the undead do not show their worth by bringing others low, but by being efficient and useful to the plans of our master. If you wish to increase your own standing by sabotaging others, you will not gain the favor of the Watcher. Bah! Enough of this. If we are not going to use this base, I assume we have to go and scout the tunnels ourselves. You wish to end the conversation about your desire to prove yourself? Very well. Do not test my patience, Nerubian slave. Despite these tunnels being deep below the Dead Mountain, there has never been an undead presence in these particular tunnels. We must find our way to the guardians of the artifact we are here for, and locate any other threats. Very well then, let us get moving, Nerubian. The sooner this is over, the sooner I can have my revenge. Dark tunnels find a way to enter the deeper tunnels. It's kind of funny how Harantel lectures us about sabotaging others, while in the last mission I explicitly defended Rohandir, well, Rohandir's body double, and Saphira. So I don't know what Harantel is talking about here. I have defended my allies, I did not bring others low. I was a loyal servant of the Watcher. Pathetic creatures, destroy them all. So yeah, I think that was a little forced, but that line would have made more sense if I chose to sacrifice Saphira and Rohandir, which I didn't do, so let's go. You have to get used to these sludges. There are a lot of them, and we will be fighting a lot of sludges in the later missions as well, in these caves. Unfortunately, in the second Undead book, mostly we will be fighting in these tunnels, which means fighting in these narrow hallways and corridors. Circlet of Nobility is fine. Let's keep going. And Harantel is a typical Nerubian overlord, crypt overlord.
might cannot be matched. Kinky.
He has Impale, Spiked Carapace, and Obsidian Beetle. All of these will be very useful, but mostly Impale. Impale is awesome here. Even more awesome than Flame Strike. Run. Okay, you're dead, unfortunately. These spiders drop good loot, so I intend to destroy them.
My might cannot be matched.
And then we can go and fight the orcs as well, because there are orcs in these tunnels, cave orcs.
I'll see to it.
Let's Flame Strike you. And then, well, I can't do anything else here. So I'll just deal with these spiders the normal old-fashioned way. Gloves of Haste. Harentel is doing okay. He's a bit low, but that's fine. And then I don't think there's anything in these eggs, but I'll break them anyway. Okay, let's destroy these little spiderlings before they do serious damage. Keep destroying them. I have no idea if these eggs have anything in them, but it's better to be sure. Alright. Okay, there's another one. Let's Flame Strike this. There are a few little spiders here, but nothing noteworthy.
My might cannot be matched. I'll see to it.
Keep attacking these eggs.
Only the frozen throne. Oblivion awaits.
This is a micro mission, so there will be no base building here. But we will have plenty of macro missions. Actually, every mission after this is a macro mission, so I don't really want to spoil them, but we'll be meeting a brand new faction that we have seen glimpses of in the second human book. Oh, well, I'll spoil it. I'm talking about the Dark Elves. There are Dark Elves in these tunnels, and they worship Eridan as kind of a god. We have seen them in the second human book with the Undead in the Elven Forest. Let's stop here for a bit.
Summons.
This is the main path. This is what will lead me to my objective. Of course, there are more spiders. A lot more spiders. And let's stun these. Rune of Lesser Healing, pick it up really quickly. And soon we will reach a fountain that will end the first part of the mission. Here we are. This is the Fountain of Health that I was talking about. Let's heal by this fountain. And then here are the cave orcs. Cave orcs are similar to normal orcs, but they live underground and they also worship Eridan. Which is interesting It is the undead, just as prophesied. They are here to test our resolve. Come, brothers, we shall not fail. Orcs, slay them. Run away, Crypt Fiend. Don't die. Well, you died anyway. Go sit by the fountain. This is a shaman, and he has rejuvenation as well as bloodlust, so no lightning shield, but they can heal. They are absolutely overpowered, but that is expected. Yes, mission complete, Dark Tunnels. So there's orcs down here, somehow, but they look different. They don't have green skin. Also, their presence in these tunnels is unexpected, to say the least. These tunnels had been sealed long before their kind even reached this continent. They must have found another entrance. Either way, they looked very different from ordinary greenskins. Perhaps their time down here changed them somehow. We should return to the base. Rahandir should have arrived by now. We should coordinate our efforts if there are more of these creatures ahead. Of course, out of all simple-minded races on this continent, it just had to be a special breed of orcs to find their way down here. It seems that we will have to fight our way through them. Have the scouts we met on our way back already returned? According to their report, these cave orcs, as they appear to be calling themselves, have constructed several bases and a strongly defended fortress in the area. We will need to fight our way through them to go deeper. You have proven more resourceful than I would have imagined you to be, Dreadlord, but you have still a long way to go if you want to be considered a worthy servant of the Watcher. I will put these 2 frost ghosts under your command to support you in battle. In the meantime, I will order the Spasir Nexus down here to engage these cave orcs. Support my forces where you see fit, so that we might break through and be done with these savages. A little bloodbath then. I will enjoy slaying some idiotic orcs, even if their skin is different. Yes, you and Haran do that. My forces will concentrate on attacking the fortress, but all of the orcs must be eliminated. These tunnels are our only way to venture further below, so they must be secured at all costs. I will dispatch... Perhaps I should pay the other bases of the cave orcs a visit and destroy them myself. Be my guest, but destroying the fortress must be your priority. Our arrival has not gone unnoticed. It is possible that the guardians you are looking for will arrive here shortly as well. Do not attack them unless you have no other choice. Alright, here we go. Entering the deep. Destroy the great cave orc fortress. Orcs in the caves destroy both strongholds of the orcs. You can now use the Altars of Darkness to revive your heroes for free. There is a Tomb of Relics here that I can use, and in fact I will use to give Harantel an orb. Well, Harantel is currently stuck, but he will eventually get here. And I will also purchase a few Scrolls of Healing just for safety's sake. And maybe... a Rod of Necromancy would be useful as well. And then I have to support the Spasir Nexus. This is like a tug of war. Here. But also there are these side bases that I will have to destroy. Let's go up. This is where their first base is. That I have to take care of. Fortunately, these orc bases are not reproducing their stuff. They are not replacing dead units, so everything I do is permanent damage here. Frost Ghosts are QWER now, just like everything else, which is really nice. But they only slow movement now, they do not deal damage. Which is a shame. Can you? I am pressing E, but the hotkey is not working. Harantel gets a level. I'll give you Impale level 2. And then I'll give Ornasion Commander a level 3. Keep attacking. I don't want to lose my Frost Ghosts. Run. And then I'll use the Rod of Necromancy here. Okay, I don't want to lose you. Destroy these barricades, they will make pathing a lot more difficult than it needs to be. And now basically I have to wait for the next wave. I can't do anything yet. Well, I guess I could attack these buildings. Yeah, that's right. Let's destroy this watchtower. And then go for this demolisher. But I will lose my Frost Ghost, which means Rahandir will give me more reinforcements. I see you have wasted no time wasting your forces. Why am I not surprised? Very well then. I shall send you reinforcements. Do not waste them as well, Dreadlord. So here we have a few more units. And they will eventually arrive here. Spiked barricades is our biggest enemy on this mission because the orc buildings deal back some percentage of the damage dealt to them, which means that my melee units are dying. Even though there are no enemy units in this base anymore. These units are going to destroy this base eventually. But I believe the strongholds drop some stuff, so I want to stay here. I can target friendly units with Death Pact, so I can't really use these to heal Ornasion, but that's fine. There's a fountain of health here. Actually, they do not drop anything. I was wrong. Alright everyone, group up here. I'm going to reunite Ornasion with these Death Guards once the base is completely destroyed. And you have to defend this anyway, so... yeah, these are not that strong, and the spirit towers are very, very effective against these normal infantry units. This is their last building. And then there is another side base here. I know that I'll get a huge golem for defeating both of these bases. Let's hotkey you. And then you as well. And let's continue. This is a little outpost here. Nothing major, just some minor obstacle. This is an optional side area that I will destroy eventually, but first I'll have to deal with this base. Let's go. I am going to use the Scroll of Healing and then Harantel's very good stun. Oh, that was a good stun. And then slow these down, cast Blizzard on them, do another stun, Rod of Necromancy. We're doing okay. Ornasion is a little bruised, but that's fine. Heal up everyone. And we have broken in. We broke into this base. There are obviously still units here that oppose me, but I'll be able to deal with these. Well, the Blade Master hero might be a problem, but oh, we're fine. Okay, Ornasion is getting very damaged though. I don't want to lose him. Harantel can no longer cast his stun. But Courage the Slayer is dead. Let's destroy these barricades. And then Harantel can get Impale level 3. As I said, it's very strong on this mission and in the following 2 missions as well. And then Orb of Frost, who I guess Harantel should pick it up. And then Ornasion, go back to base, you too Harantel, for some healing. You too Death Guard. And then I'll let these units deal with the remaining part of this base. Death Guard, go back. I know you are very excited, but you need to go back. Watchtower, you're going down. As I said, you're going down.
What's done is done.
You will not be able to kill that grunt, so run back. Actually burrow. And everyone else is healing.
Make your choice. You ran.
Okay, here's a Crypt Fiend that I haven't noticed.
My might cannot be matched.
It is time to go back. Once I've dealt with this base, I'll have to go and... well... maybe I should just attack these right now?
I'll wait.
Maybe.
The time is now. Speak. You rang.
Because there is a side area here that is very important.
I have heard the summons.
Alright, let's go down, yeah.
By Nerub.
Maybe these can soften up some of the
Frozen throne.
defenses there.
Time is fleeting.
More spiders,
Do it.
because of course.
I'll consume the living and the dead.
Flame strike them.
Might cannot be matched.
And then I have to keep these Crypt Fiends alive. So I have to be very careful. Gauntlets of Ogre Strength.
I'll see to it.
And then more eggs. And you know what that means? More egg bashing for no reason, because these don't have anything, but You know, if they do have something, then I don't want to miss it, so I'll just do this.
Oblivion awaits.
Keep attacking.
I'll see to it.
Go, go, go. Attack. There you go.
Living and the dead. I'll see to it.
There are still eggs on this side. And even though they don't really drop anything, I am going to still destroy them. Burrow.
My might cannot be matched. I'll see to
Okay, there's nothing in there as well.
indubitably.
Nothing in this one either.
I'll see to it.
Okay, I'm going to flame strike these.
For now,
Little spiders, of course.
oblivion awaits.
Come on, little spiders.
I serve only the frozen throne. Oblivion awaits. Indubitably.
One more.
Raid.
Two more.
Awaits. Cheeky.
And that was it.
I'll consume.
No more spider eggs to destroy. Well, they
Time is fleeting.
didn't hold anything valuable, but that's fine.
Make your choice.
Go up.
Might cannot be matched.
There is another area right here
Indubitably.
with some sludges, I think. Yeah.
The living and the dead.
As I said, get used to these sludges because there are a lot of them in these caves. Attack, attack. Rune of Restoration, I am going to use that. Even though I've lost my Death Guard. Periapt of Vitality is very useful. You will drop the Mantle of Intelligence, Ornasion, and pick up the, well, not the Periapt, you will pick up
The frozen throne. I'll consume
the Gauntlet,
and the dead.
and then you will get the Periapt and the Mantle of Intelligence. Let's go back, what are these doing? They are taking care of the orcs for me, that is what I wanted. And then I'll go for this orange base. And then the main brown base.
Time is fleeting. I'll see to it. Indubitably.
I have to destroy these buildings, so
And the dead.
that will take a while. And then I'll drop one of the orbs Harantel has, I think, if I get more
Time is
items. Because orb effects do not stack, so right now, in theory, Harantel should decrease the armor of the enemy unit he attacks by 5 and also slow him down. But that's not the case. Right now only the Orb of Corruption's effect is in effect, and then the Orb of Frost just adds a flat 6 bonus damage. Alright, orcs in the caves. You have done well by destroying these barbarians. I have sent a little gift your way that we created by using some of their corpses. Someone with your brutal efficiency will surely find a use for it. Flesh Golem. Powerful melee unit that is immune to spells. So yeah, now I have this Flesh Golem. Flesh Golems are really strong. We fought them in the second human book and also the second orc book. And we have seen them in the last mission, 2 of them. They are really strong. They have chaos damage, they are immune to spells, and have 3000 HP. I like the sound of that. You'll stay here, right now.
Might cannot be matched.
There is a semi-hidden area up here with an orc farseer hero that drops stuff. I at least think it drops something. So I have to be very careful. Fortunately, the tug of war is in favor of the Splasier Nexus, so whatever I do here, I'm not in the risk. I'm not at the risk of losing anything. So yeah, right now I am just cleaning these buildings up. There is no point to cleaning them up, because I will not get any more bonuses for it. But I like to full clear maps, so that's why I'm doing this. And to make sure the Splasier waves do not get distracted by these buildings. Last barracks. And then I can attack the brown base. Alright. I am not going to flame strike them. Mana is very valuable. There we go. Alright. Let's join this attack and go up to the Farseer that I was talking about. If memory serves, he is very strong. How are you doing? Fine. This is the easiest mission of the second Undead book by far. From now on, every mission will only get harder and harder and harder. Here we are. Let's stun them immediately. Also, let's open this up. These barricades are really annoying. Come on, come on. Okay, barricade 1 is down. Barricade 2 is down. Barricade 3 will be down soon. Run back. And then, once I'm in this base, I will go up. Stun these salamanders, or lizards, I'm sorry. You look like salamanders. Here comes another attack wave. Let's keep them at bay. The flesh golem is unfortunately stuck there. But he's a big boy, so it's no wonder that he is stuck. Alright, Harentel. You don't have to cast your spells yet. Just be very careful. Let the heroes tank the incoming damage. And then here comes another wave. I'm going to kill this shaman and then this watchtower. And then I'm not going to destroy their stronghold yet.
Feel the venom of Narub.
Because I need to go up. Now again, if I remember correctly, the Farseer is very strong. So I'll have to be really careful here. Okay, Nerubian, Burrow. This is going fine, about as I expected. Everything according to plan. Unburrow. Then go for these towers, and here's the Farseer. Okay, it's done. Clean this up. So that I can retreat if I want to. And here he is. Okay, he's an Oracle, not a Farseer. Just like Blade Masters are not Blade Masters, but champions. He is very strong. You will burrow. And then I'll have to figure out a way to destroy him. First, I will draw some of his minions away from him. If I can. No, I can't. The dead have arrived. It is time, brothers. To arms. Yeah, this is unfortunately not a good fight. One of my Crypt Fiends is already dead. Okay, and then Ornasian is getting focused down. Run away. Stun them. Ornasian should sacrifice one of these because it's not worth it to lose him. Harantel is dead anyway. Okay, throw down a flame strike. That's your only job right now, Ornasian. Throw down flame strikes. One after the other. Also attack these. Throw down another flame strike. That is what I like to see. Shaman is gone. Only the Oracle remains. But guess who's dying? My Flesh Golem. Yeah, as I said, this Farseer is very strong. Okay, let's retreat. Let's get you back, Harantel.
For now.
And then, well, my way back is blocked. So I can't go back to the fountain to heal. But I'll try. The Farseer, the Oracle has chain healing, which is really strong. Let's flame strike you. Then run away. I wonder who wins this. If I have to take a guess, I'd say the Splaseer Nexus. Yes, they have broken through. But you need to go back, Ornasian, because you are very low on health. Go back to the fountain. And by the time you'll be fine, Harantel Kazor will be back. And then I can finish this mission once and for all. It's interesting that this Splaseer Nexus has these shield guards. I thought these were Sacrak Nexus units, but I might have been wrong. Because as far as I know, Splaseer Nexus is Ghosts and Revenants. Scarek Nexus is Skeletons. Khazar Nexus is Undead Demons.
My might cannot be
Lanira Nexus is the Dark Elves that we will meet soon. And yeah. The Rohirrim Nexus is Possessed Humans, I believe. And I don't actually remember. The Arda's Nexus is the experiment Nexus that has the Narogs, I think? Or was that the Jara Nexus? It's a bit confusing which Nexus does what exactly. But they are all certainly very interesting. Okay, I have met you. That wasn't my intention. That wasn't my intention at all.
I'll consume the living and the dead.
Stun you. And then I'll have to wait for the Splaseer Nexus wave. Flame strike these. This mission is admittedly not that interesting. These cave orcs are mildly amusing, but other than the fact that they are orcs who worship Eridon and live underground, there's not much about them.
I'll see to it.
And Ornasion is an interesting character, but right now there's really nothing to talk about.
I'll consume the living and the dead.
At least
My might cannot be
I don't think there is anything to talk about right now. Ornasion is
My might cannot be matched.
angry, he wants revenge, and that is it, basically. And this is going to kill me again, right? Well, you won't. And I've got a Medallion of Courage. Medallion of Courage is a really, really strong item, at least early on. Yeah, you'll drop the Orb of Corruption, I think, and get the Orb of Frost. Shaman is gone.
I'll see to it.
And you have an enhanced Spider Ring. The Splaseer Nexus is breaking through this. I need to support them. Attack, attack! I only need to destroy this fortress, but it has 5,000 HP, so it will not be easy. And then Ornasion is super low again, which is another problem. Okay, this Great Watchtower will fall. Now there's nothing to protect this fortress, but the fortress itself can summon grunts, which is not good. Okay, run around, run away. Well, you got ensnared, so I guess running away is no longer an option. Yeah. I'll have to retreat. I will have to retreat here. But that is fine. I took out the watchtowers, so now I can work on the actual fortress.
I serve only the frozen throne.
It's a shame we don't really have an opportunity to play as the full powered Khazar Nexus, because remember, in the last mission we basically played a very weak version of the just formed Khazar Nexus. So, powerful version of the Khazar Nexus that in theory has other demons assimilated to it. Like, for example, having succubi, undead warlocks, and stuff. You don't really get the chance to play this faction in its full glory. Because from now on, in the next mission, and the mission after that, we will play as the Dark Elves mainly. And then in the last mission, Hunter and Prey, we will play as the Scarab Nexus.
Kinky. I'll see to it. By Nerub.
But that's fine, the Scarab Nexus has an interesting tech tree, and the Lanira Nexus, the Dark Elves, have interesting units as well.
I'll consume the living and the dead. Time to wait.
Destroy these.
What is it now?
Ornasion is useful to have around even when he's not attacking because he has level 3 command aura.
For now, I must feed.
Keep attacking these. And then stun you. Alright. I think the mission is over at this point. You just need to attack this great cave orc fortress. And then the mission will be officially over. This is a fun no-build mission. There's nothing really spectacular about it, but it's fine. It's really just a bit too long, in my opinion. Okay, here's the next attack wave. And another defensive wave as well. Keep destroying these. It's a shame I can't consume the Spasier Nexus stuff. But here comes another allied wave as well. Harentel is doing fine. There's nothing else here, so I'm not going to bother destroying those buildings. You got ensnared again. Here they come again. At this point I've reached critical mass where they can't really push me back, but they can still make this longer than it needs to be. Alright. Great Cave Orc Fortress, you are going down. Yeah, these technically are summoned units, so this spell works against them. Good thinking, Spirit Legionnaire. I just want to get this mission out of the way. The fortress is almost gone. Almost gone, it is gone. Main quest completed, entering the deep. It seems like we've found them, or rather, they have found us. I have been watching you, undead creatures. We felt the magic that had sealed the entrance to our home disappear. Finally, we were expecting you. I am Sister Pentis, High Priestess of the Sisterhood of the Spider Cult. I see you have slain the savages in this area for us. We appreciate that. They were quite the annoyance. I am Ornasion the Destroyer. This is Harentel Kazor. We have been sent to this place to say this. The Divine One wishes that the children return. The time of greatness has come. The return of the Great Age. And the servants of the Divine One will answer the call. When the Divine One left our people and sealed us inside these tunnels, a prophecy was left behind, saying that one day the unliving servants of our Master would return to reclaim the artifact that we were ordered to guard, and return us to the surface of Arkain. How are these orcs involved in this prophecy? They mentioned it as well. Ha! These savages do not know anything about our prophecy. They are worth less than the dirt they stand on. They believe that an undead god of death has saved them by leading them into these tunnels. Personally, I believe they were simply lucky to have gotten inside. They tamed some of the wild beasts living here before we even knew of their existence. They are a nuisance, nothing more, but we cannot seem to get rid of them permanently. Do not trouble yourself with such lesser beings. Your arrival here is a sign that great things are to come. We will bring you to the capital so that the entirety of the spider cult may hear your words. An undead god of death has saved them. It is unlikely that this holds any truth. Yes, but these barbarians seem to believe it. Come, let us not waste any more time. And that was it. Overall, this was a fine mission, not my favorite. It's a little boring, I think. The tug of war is not really that engaging, and the cave orcs are just, well, orcs. Anyway, next time we will play Elves of the Deep. Elves of the Deep is a much more interesting mission. It has a nice architecture. We will explore some of the depths of the Dark Elven Society. But until then, take care, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.